What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh man. Doing a little what's it called? Little exchange for a little bit until Crypto gets back into his house. But Rashid, man, what's up with the
It is hot over here in New York.
It's hot.
90 degrees.
Oh man. All right, man. We're gonna have a show no matter what because the show must go on. AK, man, what you been up to?
Nothing, chilling, relaxing. Spent the whole day. What did I do today? I didn't do shit today. It was great.
Hot as fuck though.
Yeah. Plus, it was raining on and off. So,
man, how's there still light at like 9:30 at night, man? Like I thought it was supposed to be 9:30 at night, like at night. Is there still light outside?
well, tomorrow's summer solstice. That's the longest day of the year with light. So,
Oh, I hear this shit. Like it's freaking light. I was like, I'm out. I was out like at a restaurant with some of my friends. I was like, it's still bright. I was like, what the fuck? And I started driving home. I was like, I'm gonna listen to some of the COC, and I was like, it's still not
it could be worse. It could be like Norway, where you get like 24 hours of daylight.
God damn, I didn't know about that. Oh, look who made it! It's a freaking collector's table.
Oh, back weeks. Look at that. All right.
Yo, Adam, if you want to come on, man, you send him a link if you can. You know.
Yeah, AK, if you got him, he didn't friend request me, so you know I don't friend people. I'm just kidding.
Out of all the people I had in the group,
I know, right?
What about Critical Mass? He ain't coming. He's not coming on.
I sent him a link.
Oh, okay.
Who else you want to invite? Rishi. Who else?
Send it to Brenton.
Oh yeah, let me get to Brenton. Or AK, you got that?
No. Why? I don't know. Every time I send a link to people, it never works.
It doesn't work. All right, you guys keep the conversations going. I want to send the invite. 1 second.
Yeah, it definitely was hot as buttock out here and shit. You know. So
yeah, I went into the supermarket. It was sunny. I left. It was pouring rain. I was like,
yeah.
What? I wasn't even there that long.
But it's gonna be hot. So it's gonna be hot. It's supposed to be hot all week.
Like, yeah, the next couple of days. They're talking a heat wave.
Yo, do you know this idiot at my job? He expect. Well, I do it anyway. Expects us to wear a suit to work in the hot ass weather. I'm like, this dude out his goddamn mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Heat wave and you
bag off.
You know? Yeah.
You should cut the sleeves off You should cut off the sleeves. You know, just let them know. I still got the suit on, but no sleeves.
Cut off the sleeves.
Yeah. Just mess with them, you know.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, it's humid here. That's all it is right now.
Yeah, it was humid. You know what? It was hot in North Carolina too, man. It was humid. You know, so
yeah, North Carolina gets hot too. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of liked it down there though. I don't know. You know, but in the development areas, I liked.
You like it there for 1 week, Rashid, but when you start like seeing the same people again and again and again, you're like,
yeah. I don't know if I can stay there. I think I would miss New York heavily, man.
Yeah, I knew this one girl. I used to go down there like every other week, whatever. But yeah, their mall is as big as like their mall sucks down there. I was in where was I? I think it was like in Charlotte, I think, or down there.
Yeah,
it was worth it. It was definitely worth it.
You could open up a comic shop down there. Constructive Outrage.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we should, right?
Would you? Yeah, take your whole collection down there. You open up a freaking museum down there. Charge everyone $5.
Yeah.
But Rashid, man, what about you? What have you been up to? Like, I still don't get the Egyptian thing.
That's not for you. Don't try to understand me, man.
What the fuck?
President Rashid, he can do whatever he wants.
Exactly, man. Yeah. Nah, just chilling, man. You know. But yeah, I just I've been seeing things on online this morning. I saw that Nihilus, so I was like, wow,
Oh,
it's a sideshow. And then even though I got my custom bishop, I'm still gonna order the sideshow one because once I saw that unboxing, I was like, wow, So I'm gonna see what happens with that.
you think it looks as good as the prototype?
Yeah,
The bishop? Yeah, I think so
I
too.
thought so. Like I
But you
wasn't a fan of
you know what
the,
it is?
the
We
mullet.
don't see. Yeah, but you do look. They don't come. Sideshow don't come to the Comic Con, so you're not going to be able to tell what a prototype is because it's their show. You can't just go by if it's a video. That's the same. That could be the same statue they're using for the unboxing and stuff. I would have to actually get the piece that they put out as product to be sold and then compare it. But so far, it looks like the prototype.
Yeah,
I'm not crazy about the bald head with the squiggly worms come out of his fucking eyes and shit.
But you see that base? That base is huge, man.
Yeah. That's the thing that got me when she had the big, the teleport. That's what what you call it should have had. Cable.
Yeah, cable.
Look at that, man.
Yeah, look at that.
That's
That's
two-handed right
crazy.
there. She should grab that thing with 2 hands.
Looks like one of those Tron discs.
Look at that, man.
I like how they put that gun in his hand. Like they magnetize it to his hand instead of the arm. I like this portrait, man. I like this portrait.
I mean,
I always like the portrait. I never had a problem with it because I like it because it looks like he's actually stepping out of a portal coming in. You know what I'm saying? So
it gives that effect, right? Like he's just stepping.
Right.
Stepping out. Yeah, I like it too, man.
I don't care for the Terry Crews forehead, but I would get it just because it's the exclusive. But
Yeah.
Is she little? 'Cause that box is huge. Like,
No, look at that base, man. That base is huge, son.
yeah, you see the X. You see the
Yeah,
X. On
I saw that too. You saw that? Yeah, that Sentinel hand is huge too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I can't lie, man. Sideshow is definitely stepped their game up. Like they came a long way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every day they putting something out. Like this Nihilus they just put out. Not to mention they did the Kucherk brothers did tease Darth Revan.
Oh
So
yeah, they did, right?
Yeah. So don't be surprised they do a Darth Revan. Listen, XM Darth Revan for me is good enough. I have Darth Nihilus the custom, but I would get this Nihilus that's from Sideshow. So.
Let's look at this.
And this time, they showed the 1/5 Nihilus and the 1/4 next to each other.
Oh, I saw that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Brenton?
Yeah, cool.
did you order this one?
Hey, Brenton, can you ask Rashid
ordered
about his new hat?
Brenton's not gonna get no other answer. He's not getting another answer from me.
I know.
Why are you throwing me into the middle here? I'm just trying.
Exactly. I don't know. They always want to put you in the script like last time, right, Brenton? But, Brenton, what do you think about the bishop?
I have no comment right now.
Wow.
No, you can tell your opinion.
No, because I was just in the middle of something. But no, I will gladly look at it. You know what? To be honest, it doesn't offend me or bother me in any way. I mean, I like it for the most part. Maybe the portraits aren't the greatest, but I've seen people come up with custom portraits that could work perfectly with this statue.
You know the custom groups are gonna make some portraits for this, right?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
A better mullet version.
Oh, a nice mullet would be nice. Yeah.
I'm okay with the portraits though. That's the thing. The only portrait I would get it, but I wouldn't show it is the Terry Crews one.
Yeah, but the custom's gonna come up with a better.
Go back to the Terry Crews one if you can. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he's screaming, "He touched me!" That's a shot to you, Terry Crews, you sucker.
I guess you're not a fan.
Bro, we left Crippler somewhere in the Midwest. He was getting on our nerve. He was getting on our nerves, so we just dropped him off and left him there. If he comes on, he comes on. Fuck him.
Oh, that's supposed to be like a big arm. Is that an arm?
Yeah,
That's
it's like up to his palm, like up, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, like, I like what they did with the base. They
The
exaggerated.
portal is like it's cutting right through the
Yeah, I like that.
You know, it's smart with the scarf, so they don't get broke. It made it separate, so they could you put it on after.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
It looks good, man. I like the paint on this one.
Everything else.
Yeah.
You guys remember the price on this one was like $850?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Seems to be pretty consistent on Sideshow.
If they keep it at $850, that's good. If they go over, if this was like $1,000, I don't know.
Somebody was selling the Ghost Rider for I think 8 and change.
Yeah, man. I was surprised no one bought it already.
I just saw somebody say PM'd you, but talking to whoever was selling it, but
It just screams desperation.
No, but that piece was going for like $1,600, $1,800 on eBay.
So I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, who's
grand.
desperate?
Over $2,000, bro,
Yeah.
on eBay.
Ooh, we got the one co-host right here. Critical Mass in his house.
What's going on, fellas?
Took you long enough.
What can I say? The dog ate my homework.
I'll see my.
It was a sunny day in California. What can you say?
This is
What can I
crazy.
say?
Cat.
This fucking
Crib-
guy. Shit.
Crippler looking like Darth Rashid. Internet.
Look at him.
But it's bad.
It's not bad. I don't know what this fool talking about,
It's
man.
Darth Rashid bad.
My internet is good. The fact that I
He's
can
in
see,
denial. He's in
the fact that I
denial.
can see your crinkle afro, that means mine is real sharp.
What the fuck?
Go call me Rick James. Like,
Oh no, CMP, you can put yourself right back up there because I can't do nothing from this phone.
I
I'm
got
on
you.
a phone right now.
The internet's still down.
Poor thing.
Yeah, it's still down. I'm on my phone 5G right now.
Someone that work in gaming not have like backup generator in case things went down.
first of all,
How does that make you feel?
How does that
How does that make me feel? No, I have power. I just don't have internet. You see this? I don't think.
Well, stop powering
One-
your little statues.
You kicked him
one of your fiber lines got blown away. Is what that is. The fiber line.
I like this piece, man. You're right, man. With that little thing on the red part.
Look at that. Eddie Murphy, Vampire in
smart.
Brooklyn.
He does not.
Does too.
Right, doesn't.
It's a good. Yeah, I can't wait to see people pair them up with a cable. It's gonna look so freaking good.
I can't wait to see the custom scopes that come out.
Yeah, the custom sculpt.
Did you see my,
You
did
know
you see
they're,
my
you know they're coming.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
coming. Okay.
casual?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Did you see my custom bishop?
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
Whoa, easy there.
I like the portraits on that one.
It's alright. It's
Oh, and
alright.
the
Oh,
base,
man.
the base is cool.
I actually got pictures of Rashid's bishop that I was gonna compare to this one.
Ooh, you better load those up, baby.
I can't. I'm on the phone. If I like, but hey, this came out really good, even better than when I seen it the first time. I think
Crippler.
the hair
you
and
still-
everything.
You still interested? You gonna get it?
Damn it.
Yeah, no, this
guy comes
after
on.
seeing the unboxing, it's like I'm not worried about how people feel about the facial expression. I think they came out really well. I like
Well, we
both
don't-
portraits.
We don't worry
you
about
getting
what
it- are you
other
getting it,
people
Crippler?
care. It's what you
Yeah,
care about.
I'm getting this one. I'm gonna put it right next to my cable. I think the paint came out perfect. I think it's vibrant. If you look at the legs and stuff, there's detail. It's not super flat. I like compare this hair to the custom one, dude. On the Jericho portrait, this one looks good. This one looks really good.
What do you think of this, Rashid?
And that's a new one, right? That's a new one.
Yeah. Day one.
This chick right here.
Shoot.
Yeah, I smash it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Now Anthony's gonna go tell her.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, yeah. Rashid said he likes you.
And he said
He likes you. He likes you a lot.
the base on Bishop in future in the front and behind him is a destroyed danger room.
Oh, shout out to Anthony. Yo, and look at the base was bigger than I thought it was. It's super detailed too.
Yeah. I like the lineup on this thing. It's freaking bright.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Why did he
both
make
portraits
it
can
like a pulsating light to make it look like it's like spinning or flickering.
Oh, you think it's gonna be pulsating? I think it is.
Like,
Oh, I'm
like,
saying,
Oh,
like
it'd
they
be dope
do-
if they make a flickering.
Yeah,
like they did with
effect.
Psylocke and Storm.
Yeah.
Looks good. Looks good.
Yeah. I'm excited. Dude, that,
All right, that's
this
the
Bishop
subject
looks sick,
polish.
dude.
You did
I
all right.
like it a lot, dude.
All right, so we got that one, and then sorry,
You
go
see
ahead.
how she was wiggling that head too?
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know y'all want it. What y'all say about this hat? What y'all say about this hat? Look at now.
Look at it now.
Ooh, Feared Kong says NRD is $90.
NRD's going up, but then all
For this,
everything's going up.
NRD is $90.
$90.
I remember when it used to be 60.
I mean, I can't front. They come out with some like
Again, they making
I'm-
sure
I'm-
that you ain't gonna cancel. So
I'm trying to.
But if you
Yeah,
cancel, they say, "Hey, we got your money, man."
Nah, they take too long shipping it. Don't they got to give you back your NRD though?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's delay
Well,
like a month or two.
What's up, printer? I didn't even
But
see
that
it.
doesn't happen
My
that often
screen
with
is so
Sideshow.
small. I can't see none of y'all fools.
I was
Not
sitting.
late. Critical, you getting this?
No, I'm gonna hold off. I'm slowly running out of space, so we got to be critical.
Yeah, there's no such
about
thing
what
as
we
I'm
buy.
running out of space. Stop with that bullshit.
Dude, it has no boobs. Why you even ask him a question like that?
All right, that's true. My fault.
Yeah, this is pretty good though, man. I mean, I do like my custom portrait more, but with M tattooed on his face than the brand. But
And yours is
it's
raised
fine.
up, right, Rashid? On the brand.
No, he's standing. He's actually standing on. Yeah, no, it's not raised up. It's tattooed on his face like the comic book.
Okay.
But he's standing on Nimrod, so it's comic book. It's like comic book style accurate though, you know. And this one worked too. So because I got plenty of Mystiques, you know. X-Men is just hot, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that everybody stepped their game up doing X-Men statues.
X-Men, right?
Yeah, man. Because before I would buy it, and I'm not a big Spider-Man fan, but Spider-Man statues were always coming out dope. It was, you know, sculpted, and you know, the one that he's on the beam, I thought was like one of the best ones. But now they put all emphasis on X-Men, man.
Well, Spider-Man is the man, Rashid. I don't know if you heard.
No, not in my book.
Well,
Spider-Man.
that's a book. That's a book we don't need to read.
He's in Marvel's book.
you want to read Rashid's book?
The book of Rashid.
Well, I didn't know you could read.
Barely.
See,
Let me speak.
that portrait with the M is serviceable, though. You know, I think that's a decent portrait to keep on it. The bald one, no thanks. But
I like
Yeah.
I like the book, but I know what you're saying.
I
Like,
just
that's
wish.
why-
Go ahead, I'm
Rashid.
sorry. No,
No,
go ahead,
go
go ahead. I was gonna say that instead of the squiggly lines, I wish just the eyes lit up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I don't like the you know, I never liked that. Remember when Sideshow did the Superman with the squiggly lines out of his
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
and shit? Like,
Yeah.
I never
old
liked
one.
that shit, man. You know, so
Yeah.
well, it reminds me of that or Omega beams, like he's Dark Side.
right.
It's kind of hard to get that right.
Well, you just make them glow, like Rashid said, and then you fix the problem.
Yeah,
That light up is a bright ass light up, man. That's a good light up. I like the light up.
yeah. I like the fact that he's stepping out of the portal. you know,
Yeah.
so
Well, and the
it works.
detail
horror.
in there.
You see that newspaper? Like the Sentinels? That's
It's
cool.
like I'm coming for you, Hope.
I know
You can
that's
actually
cool.
read it.
It's like Terminator or something when he comes back from the future.
There is no hope.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I liked about it, Brenton, when I first seen it. Just the concept of him popping out the portal, and I always assumed that he's like looking for Cable and Hope. Just
See,
like,
that look like
yo.
melted chocolate on his eye and shit.
Did you say melted
Oh,
chocolate?
that looks nothing like chocolate. The line,
Yo,
maybe
come
a
on,
fruity
man.
filling. Maybe
Yo,
a fruity filling.
the whole portrait look like a milk dud that's melting in the sun.
No, it's like no, Rashid. You know what it is? It's like he keloids. You know, some black people keloid.
No, they keloid when they get cut in the mouth, like in jail.
Well, it's the future. I don't know. I ain't never keloid. I don't know. I ain't never burnt either.
Limited melted chocolate.
Except by a woman.
Milk
Yeah,
dud,
you
bitch.
see how big that face is, dude?
I like this one. I do like this one. Milk dud.
Yeah, yo, I got this for sale. I got this bitch for. I got the milk dud exclusive.
I don't like the overspray here. I don't know if you guys saw this. The purple stuff. I'm not a fan of that.
No, I like that. You know that means that he finished using that
Well-
gun. That gun is hot.
No, it's pink like the portal.
Oh, it's supposed to be like it's glow.
Oh, from the portal. I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah, but you know what though? That's such a not that you're supposed to, but that's such an easy fix. You just if you don't like it yourself, you could just overspray that yourself.
Do you think
Break
the
up.
lighting will emphasize it with the lighting from the portal? And like I could see the light actually doing it naturally, so I don't know if it was needed.
I don't
but,
think it was necessary. I think you should just let the light bounce off that gray paint.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
agree. Just break out the airbrush with the black paint.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so subtle. It's hard to see it.
That you remember I was clowning the vampire in Brooklyn? That's like the
Yeah.
best sculpted of that version of Bishop here that I've seen so far. After
No,
seeing the customs and looking back at some of the options, because I
Would
always
you-
do that before buying something. There's none that look better than this one right here, in
Well,
my
would you-
opinion.
Would y'all prefer that one of the arms show his power though?
That'd be cool.
I would like to see that.
Remember, it's not really showing other than the exclusive ballhead with the squiggly eyes. Like,
Mhm.
there's nothing showing that his power.
Yeah, his absorption.
He just looks
power.
like he's a soldier. He doesn't,
Yeah, I think the portal's enough, because then like if you get in out, unless you're getting out ready to do absorb something right out the portal, baby. But
Yeah, but
from
as far
from
as
the scene, it makes more sense like this, like he's in soldier mode coming out the portal before something
Yeah.
pops off.
I'm sure
and
Customs is gonna redo that right hand that goes
That
on.
magnet is crazy too. You
I
see
like
that,
that
AK?
magnet. Yeah, I like that.
That thing says swoop.
Yeah, they're gonna redo that left arm, AK. They're gonna put a big ass like
Mhm.
power effect on that thing. But I'm not worried about that.
yeah, and as far as the mullet sculpture, as far as the vampire in Brooklyn, this Bishop, he's more manly. He, like Eddie Murphy. He's an Eddie Murphy. He's
More
a
like
comedian.
I don't see Eddie
He's a
Murphy
comedian.
anymore, but I
I don't
remember
see Eddie
seeing-
Murphy when I'm looking at this face. I don't see it anymore. Even though I do understand why people say that Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Definitely the face sculpt makes up for that.
would you paint the
Yeah.
M on his face, or you would just leave it raised up like that?
I think I would paint it.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think I like that it's branded? Like it seems like he's been marked as a mutant. As far as like when you get that brand and it's a scar versus a paint, but that's just up to interpretation.
Yeah.
So I just noticed he's on a sentinel hand. Is that what?
Yes.
No, I think it's a
Look
depth.
at his teeth. Look at his teeth. Sideshow is killing it with his teeth lately.
They got new teeth tech.
Teeth tech. Say that 3 times fast.
Facial dentures.
Say it 3 times fast, Crippler.
Teeth tech. I can't. Teeth tech. Teeth tech.
You stumbled at 2.
I know, right? Gee. This looks. I'm excited how this actually came out in the end. I think it's. think
Anthony
it-
said again, the base on Bishop is in the future. No, what he said is future in the front, and behind him is a destroyed danger room. So just a heads up.
I like that.
Oh,
I
that
like
they
that.
could do, but they didn't get the business in the front and party in the back.
That was good. That was
It's
good.
a party.
You guys think they could have done more work on that gun, on his guns, like more detail on the guns, or is that good enough?
Oh, that's good enough. He's not
Yeah,
Cable.
that's good enough.
Yeah, leave the big guns for Cable.
Uh,
You know, it'd be dope. They did Forge. Go with it.
Ooh,
I'm with
I
you
would
on
love to
that,
have a
CMP.
forge.
I think they did enough, but like if you look at the Cable ones from the XM that I'm looking at right now,
man,
them things,
you
them
can see the
things are like
bullets in that thing. You can
super.
see
They look like
scratches.
real guns.
Yeah.
Like, geez, they're so-
I'm more of a Forge fan than I am a Bishop fan, though.
God damn it! What's wrong with you? Blackheart revoked. Exile.
Oh,
Because I like people that can create things, that can make stuff.
Okay, I got rid
You
of
like
that
you
guy.
like see he likes when the white
Good.
man come and take the
Good
bullet
work.
wings like
Good
the
work.
storm.
He's
Good work.
an
Forge is a
You
know,
Native American. How dare
well,
you?
he
he's-
is a
He's
Native
a little
American.
traumatized in his brainwave.
He is
Yeah.
a Native American. He is not white. I don't know why you
Oh,
guys.
here we go.
I
The
go,
controversy.
I
Native
go by color,
American.
not race or
everyone.
culture. It's all about color.
I didn't start
If you don't
it.
pass
He
the
did.
paper bag
And he
test,
dated
He
Storm.
is
Oh
he is
yeah.
Indian.
he did not pass the
Indi-
paper bag test.
No, I
He
like.
is
I like.
Indian.
No, let me tell you something. I like Forge also. I would like people to make. I would love to have a Forge. I actually like Forge with Storm more than Black Panther.
Yeah.
I like
Yo,
this cover that
I
Rashid
felt-
that
I felt like
I don't know what-
I felt like the love they had was something deeper than Black Panther and stuff.
Hey Rashid, I like this one cover that Forge and Storm had. Let me see if I can find it.
I know you're talking about. It's a tan cover where she's like on the ground and he's standing up.
No,
She's like-
no, not that one. The one where she's got her back to us and she's embraced with Forge, and she's got a nice
Sounds
curvature of
provocative.
the buttocks.
Is this a 300 edition size? Is that real? Is that true?
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. You
Oh
guys should get this if you haven't
shoot,
got it
son!
yet.
I gotta have to cop this.
Yeah.
I
I think
mean,
this
you haven't
sounds
got
great.
it? Yeah, what's wrong with you? Come on. Put it on a payment plan.
Dude. All right, cool. Hey, order it for me right now, AK, because my internet's down.
Hey, AK, didn't you say
No,
party?
I thought you were not just your best friends. I thought, you know,
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to
man.
say when he
There's
said
no
it looked like
law.
when he said Nick Fury, I thought you were talking about the white Nick Fury, but yeah, it does kind of like it does look like Samuel Jackson Nick Fury. But you don't have to if you order the X, you don't have to display it. Just I haven't heard anybody that cared for the bald exclusive.
You hang out with
I said-
one every week.
I sent the cover to
I like the ball.
I sent that cover to Steve. Hey Steve, you think you could put that up?
I
Hey,
didn't-
Secret Mullet Man, you gotta give us the review of the mullet on this Bishop, because with a name like Secret Mullet Man, you will know.
Oh,
That-
that one.
That cover, yeah. I love this
Yeah.
cover.
I wish I could see it.
That's yeah.
You can rewatch the show, bro.
Is it really
Yeah.
edition size 300?
I think the EX is
Yeah.
300.
It's 300.
Wow, you guys better hurry up.
Hey, look at Steve. Look at casual. So, are you working for the sideshow, motherfucker?
Look.
Oh,
Ra-
hold on.
Rashid,
Hey,
you
Rashid's
been in
gonna
the
be
desert?
working for a sideshow after
I
he
know.
sees that Nihilus.
Rashid, you been in the desert? Have you been on a desert mission tonight, Rashid?
Rashid's ready
Yeah,
for
but-
bed.
What?
Hey yo, I'm getting old, man. Listen, I'm not even gonna fight those attacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 51.
Yeah, man.
Oh, sorry, I put your business out there. My bad.
Yeah, that's why your name is Old Dirty Bastard. Man.
I mean, but it's not like everybody's watching is not your friend on Facebook and they can't find out for themselves. It ain't hard.
It ain't hard to tell. I excel and prevail.
Well, we looked at this one for like 30 minutes. Let's go
Yeah.
check this guy out right here. This got announced today too.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know this was coming out.
Now I'm gonna test all of y'all right now, because this is what Star Wars is all about. Not none of that freaking, hey, watch Andor because the writing is good. None of that Obi crap. None of that Mandalorian escort quest stuff. Knights of the Old Republic 1, Knights of the Old Republic 2, Darth Revan, Darth Nihilus in the second one. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is where I find my Star Wars love in the midst of all of this Disneyfication of what was once a beloved franchise of mine.
Hey,
Oh,
Crippler,
how
you
hurt,
mean you
bro.
don't believe in
I
the
wonder
power
what's
many,
going
the
on,
power
though.
of one?
I wonder what's going on with Sideshow and Disney, because this reminds me of the days when they came out with Darth Malgus and Shak T. Usually everything is always about Darth Maul, Darth Vader, and you know, you understand what I'm saying? So now
Yeah.
Darth Nihilus. What made them choose a Darth Nihilus all of
Well,
a sudden?
from what I understand, that the Kachurik brothers teased this years ago.
Mhm.
So I think
They did
Sideshow.
last year.
So Sideshow already had it like in her back pocket that they were working on this, because I thought Kachurik brothers signed that exclusive with PCS, but there's a good chance that they did this too. So they must have done it before they signed anything with PCS.
No, but
Yeah,
what?
because is this
This
the
is not
Kachurik brothers
an
right here?
average
Because it
character.
looks inspired by the cape and everything.
No,
It is.
this is
the
Kachurik
robes.
brothers. This is
Yeah,
Kachurik
nice.
brothers.
They posted the like
Yeah.
smaller image of it with like just the head and then like the hand out.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
They
this?
also did Darth Revan too.
What's this base, Rashid?
I don't know. I can't ask the video game expert up top, man, you know, since he knows so
Oh
much.
man, no, he's from Knights of the Old Republic, dude. He lost everything, came back. If you guys haven't played the game, do yourself a favor and play the game, because his story is really, really good.
Oh, isn't he like the Force, like the Dark Force crippler?
He absorbed.
No,
Don't he absorb people's life force?
Yeah,
I like
the
that
thing
Force.
about him was like, it was just all about you remember the time when it was like the Jedi Civil War, right? So before he became a Sith Lord, he lost like everything during that time. And then you know how that starts seeping in, and the feelings and the emotions and controlling it.
I don't know a
but-
lot about him. Was he a Jedi?
I think he was no Jedi. He wasn't he on a planet. He got stuck on a planet, and they used that forge and destroyed the planet, and he got caught up in it, and that's
Yeah,
how he got
everything
his
around
power.
him in the planet, like it was like
Revan,
this
yeah,
force
Revan,
energy. Yeah.
right. Revan shot.
And it was like really ravaged, like totally ravaged from like
Right.
the get. And then he accepted the offer of the of a apprenticeship. I didn't play this game in such a long time. He accepted the offer of the apprenticeship. You remember the Trias Academy, if I'm saying that right, if I'm remembering that right? It was part of the Trias Academy and all of that. That's where the Lords of the Sith and all of that stuff was from. It was a super deep lore within the Sith, which I really like those games because they explore that aspect of it. And that's what I want them to bring forth, because there's so much cool Sith storylines that they just abandoning, right? Like there's no stories to tell when these video games been deep with it, dude. Let me see. But yeah, no, he's a great character. Knights of the Old Republic 2 is a great video game. And that's literally like where like if you see my screensaver and stuff like that, Darth Rashid been in here, like my Star Wars stuff is just themed out all on my computer because it's mostly the games and stuff that I actually like hold dear now. But this came out awesome, yo. Like the flow of the robes, the dynamic, like, and you know it's dynamic, and it's I want to see more. I want to see more of the base. If they're coming out with 2, is it a 1/5 version?
Yeah,
That's why I'm glad what they did.
That's
they came
dope.
out with 1/5 and one, and so now
At the same time,
now I can't complain.
yeah.
Now I can't say nothing about Sideshow doing some bullshit because they should have did this before.
Wait a minute. Are you saying Mestis listened to Darth Rashid?
Yeah.
Oh, Rashid.
I'm saying Sideshow
rules as
was on
Sideshow.
some, I'm saying Sideshow was on some
I'm on
bullshit,
Team Rashid right now.
and Sideshow was doing a money grab. And so now that I complained, and a lot of us other complained, now they listen, and now they saying, you know what? I don't want to hear Darth Rashid's mouth
You know,
Because he's
bro,
going to
see,
go.
speaking
He's
of-
going to go on the show and make us lose a lot of money, and campaign to boycott us. And so
Speak your
now
truth, Rashid.
let's put out the 1/5 and the 1/4. So Darth.
Yo, are they
Rashid
gonna do
and
Darth
Big-
Scion next? That's what. Or
No.
Darth Treya, I believe the name
No.
of Darth Treya.
Now Crippler, what's the name?
Those were the
They-
triple right there. They formed the freaking
No, the
Triumvirate, I believe it was. It's been so long. This game is old, bro.
No,
It's been
the
so
Kachera
long.
brothers. They leaked out Revan.
I saw that
Rough
red.
Revan.
Ooh, did they?
Yeah.
I think I'm into like my boy called me this morning. He called me this morning, Star Child, and he was just sort of like, I was like, he was talking about something else, and then I was like, "You seen the Darth Nihilus?" He was like, "No," and I sent it to him, and he just and yo message, y'all lost the cell but gained the cell. He had he just recently pre-ordered the Mythos Darth Maul. He just pre-ordered it. He was like, man, I was like, oh, you already pulled the trigger on it? He said, yeah, I just pulled the trigger on it. And I was like, did you see the Darth Nihilus? He said, you lying. I was like, and I showed it to him. He canceled it right there on the phone with me and ordered this one. He didn't care about losing it down NRD or nothing. He just canceled it and got this one, dude. He was like, oh no, oh hell no.
RSVP, it's not up for order yet.
Yeah,
I'm
he
going-
RSVP'd it. And that's exactly what he did. He canceled this one and RSVP'd this one.
I'm definitely getting this one. Because it just makes my dark side, my Sith display look even crazier. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be, let's so I could be the first one. So when everybody does get it, I think they need a new Darth Talon. so now listen, y'all. When they come out with the Darth Talon, it's your boy Rashid that said that Anthony Mess is sitting there saying, you know what? Listen to Darth Rashid.
There you
Darth
go.
Talon. We need to be Darth Talon.
I did
he's
have
laughing,
this
Rashid,
other
he's
topic,
laughing,
but
he's
we'll
laughing.
save it for another time though, because it's just.
And
too
when you
awkward
invite
and
me to Sideshow, Anthony, I need two tickets, plane tickets, hotel.
oh, he's saying
Oh,
it.
wow.
Hotel
Hotel
boys.
Yeah,
We
when
got-
you invite
This fool
when you
want
invite
plane
me to
tickets.
when you invite me to Sideshow, man.
You gotta wear this.
We going. What I'm on it.
Outta here.
Wear the Sideshow cap
I
at
got
least
it all,
once a month, and then we'll see about getting you the hoodies and stuff. There's levels to this.
I wonder what Shane thinks of this. Because Shane's
Yeah.
huge
yeah.
on this.
Oh, before I
Shane.
forget, Shane did ask me to, if anybody is interested, Shane is selling some statues. Hit him up for which statues or whatever, because that's the only thing I know. So he'll explain everything to you guys. But he's like, just mention I'm selling stuff. I said, okay, and just reach out to Shane the Dark Lord.
Oh, damn.
A trusted
Yeah.
seller,
Darth
by the
Crate.
way. I
Give me
want
that
to let
Darth
everybody
Crate.
know.
Give me
He's
that
a
Yeah,
Darth
so-
Crate.
trusted seller. He's a trusted. He sold me
Give me
this
that
I could
Darth
Darth
Crate.
co-sign
Crate
it.
here. I co-sign for him.
But yeah, if you want to know what it is and all that stuff, just reach out to him. He give you all of the details.
Hey Rashid, this guy Anthony's saying Rashid begging like he's sweet. No.
He's sweat.
Keep
Sweat.
sweat.
I ain't begging for nothing. I already have Darth Talon from Sideshow, sucker. I'm trying to help you.
I think he's talking about the plane and the hotel fair.
I'm gonna
Rashid's
say
gonna
this
end up
before
as Sideshow
anybody-
freak off.
Yo, you know
Damn,
Ding, 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 ding.
what?
Freak off.
Brother, you crazy
My
for that?
bad. My bad.
I expect that to come out of Britain's mouth.
Yo, we seen the tapes.
Exactly. Jesse Hernandez, Darth Talon. Everybody, trust me,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna want a new Darth Talon.
And
So
you know what?
Sideshow-
I'm gonna say this
Sideshow.
before.
People want to see a new Darth Talon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this so y'all know that I said it and that that I was the reason y'all gonna get this. But yo, I want to see a brand new Batman. Whoever does a Batman, I want all of the credit.
Take his
No.
face off of the camera.
New
Yo,
Batman.
that was the topic for
You
today.
trying
but
to
we'll
trying to
save
mock
it.
me? God damn it!
Is it Batman a
No,
Clark,
no,
Crippler?
you
I
heard
won't
what
have
happened.
that
Like,
shit.
no, you heard what happened, right? Where PCS came out with a Venom, and then Anthony did a diss track on Toy Quest's site saying that.
Oh nah.
Oh yeah, no,
This track?
I can't get into it right now because I had everything prepared for it, but we'll save that for next week. But it was similar to that where it was like, yo Jay, why the hell you doing? Why you doing a Venom? You know, Sideshow's doing a Venom. One of the most popular Spider-Man villains in the world. So like, why y'all doing one too? But
yeah, I didn't understand
haven't
that.
heard it
I
yet.
didn't understand that story, man. That didn't make no sense to me, boy.
I missed that one.
yeah, I want to get deeper into it. Like I said, it ain't shooting at any on them, but I just want to get y'all opinions and stuff. So we'll save that for another time because I can't pull anything up. Like all I
That's
got is
cool.
this little phone.
But I can't front.
Yeah,
I can't front. Sideshow definitely coming out with heat with the MODOK, with the with this Darth Nihilus. What else they came? I like the Moon Knight. I don't know if I'm getting the Moon Knight, but they definitely
like
the
the
Darth
Moon Knight.
Darth Knight, the way it came out is dope, man. The MODOK is dope. They coming out with stuff that's hard.
Man, the Loki, the Riddler, just
I like the Bishop.
the
Bad Girl.
Weapon X came out crazy. That
Oh.
Constantine looks crazy, dude.
This-
like so
This
much.
is a day one right here. $6,000 right here. 1/6.
Yo, I get that. I'm gonna get you
That
that for your
bullshit?
birthday. It's
I don't have
expensive,
Dr. Mike's
so I'll
money.
get it to you for birthday and Father's Day.
Yo,
It'll
this-
be a
I don't
day.
have Dr.
This look
Mike's
like a
money.
Darth Vader action figure with whiteout on it.
White out.
It's made out of porcelain, supposedly.
Oh,
You
yeah.
stupid, Rushy. You
I do like
stupid.
the cherry bottoms though.
But
Rushy, you crazy.
$6,000 for this baby.
Okay, hold
That's
on.
wild.
Hold your breath, Sideshow. Hold your
Not
no,
breath.
for me.
Who
They
makes
didn't
that
make
one?
Oh, hold on. Rushy said, hold on.
It's by
Oh,
Yard
it's-
Crew.
that's why.
They're just distributing it, so they'll just take their cut. Any crazy people that buy this.
I think it's edition size like 88. Yeah, edition size.
Disney
88.
Disney wants their cut.
Sideshow's like
They want
Apple.
a cut.
They're like Apple or like Steam. Yo, give me that 30%. You can put whatever y'all want. I'll sell y'all shit, but I'm taking 30%. It's
Yeah,
well
they
deserved.
definitely. I'm not crazy about the Venom like everybody else. I do like the Venom portrait. I just happen to think I like Martin Canales. I still love the comic cat more.
And you're
I got
crazy.
you.
I like this
hey,
Venom, but I
listen.
like mine's better.
Before we show this Venom, do you actually have the screenshot of the message? Because we did talk about it last week, and I had the message pulled up. If anything, I could send it.
Yeah,
I
if you wanna
can't
send
because
it.
it's internet. I can't.
Um,
I can't send it.
Crippler's living in the dark ages.
I got 5G on my phone. That's what I'm
He got
working right now.
5G. He's living in the
But I
dark
pulled it up.
ages.
Basically, Sideshow addressed it and was and had a really cool message saying that, hey, yo, our web, something about their webs got tangled. But it's long story short, it's gonna be fixed, so don't even worry about it.
I do think the Eddie Brock transformation is the best that I've seen.
That looks dope, yeah.
I like how Sideshow owned up to their mistake.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah, it
try
was
to,
a really
they-
cool way that they
they're like, yeah, we
handled it.
fucked up. We fucked up. My
Let me
bad.
ask you
My
a question.
bad.
Brenton, you a Spider-Man fan, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about this base with the skeleton? I felt like that's kind of remind me. I thought that's like a Deathstroke base. What do you think about this? You don't
No,
think it should be a? Go ahead.
I think it matches the symbiote Spider-Man really well that Sideshow did, so that it's like a perfect pairing for these two guys. So
I agree, Rashid. That's the first thing I saw when I saw this. I was like, damn.
Deathstroke,
All you
right?
need to do is put a Deathstroke
Yeah,
on top of
it's
that.
because y'all
You got a
DC
new,
guys.
you got a new one.
If you're
You know what? It would've been
Venom
dope.
was born in it, like the symbiote was detached from him from the bell in the scene with the church and all of that stuff, right? So it's sort of
No.
like
Go back to that chick,
It goes with them.
Go
Perfect.
back to her. She's cute.
Yeah,
She's
Yeah,
cuter
she's
than the
cute.
other girl.
yeah.
well, yeah.
I'll smash
Remember
Yeah.
Eddie
She
in
got
the
strong
church
white teeth.
had lost
Yes, why do you
everything.
think the church people?
Looks like she got a little Latina in her.
Yo, Brent is dropping some facts right now. He's dropping
Maybe she
bombs.
need a little black
ahead,
in
Brent.
Oh man,
No,
I thought I saw
okay.
something in the background.
That's too
Wait,
crazy.
what you say?
He said
It's
he's so
it's
black.
Thursday. Hey, casual, it's Thursday.
Oh,
Shit
man.
like that comes out.
I like that Wolverine bust. You guys remember this one? This is a legendary scale.
Yeah.
That was
Must be.
Oh yeah.
Also, I like that brown Wolverine that they did a few years back.
I like that.
Well,
Kano.
let me ask you. Look,
That shit looks
behind
dope, dude.
it. Yeah.
Anybody ordering this thing? I got this ordered.
I
Yeah.
would if I didn't have
Yeah?
the last one. I would.
I like this a lot, man.
I was
I
gonna
like. I
order
still
this
like my
one, but
Canelli.
they
What do you-
changed
what
it
do you
to
know,
8
Cat?
legs, and I wanted the unique 6-leg one, so I'm not gonna get. I'm just kidding.
They messed it up for you, Crippler,
Yeah.
when they
You know,
fixed him.
I
I
heard
was
you,
like,
Richie. I heard
they
you.
got it. They got the one version where he
Yeah,
has
I
6
got you,
legs.
man.
That's
I
so
heard
unique.
that.
I'm
No,
getting
that was
this
going to
one.
be super rare. But
I know.
It's not my show, so you know.
the only
I heard
nitpick,
I the damage control. They were like, "Oh shit! If we don't fix this, Rashid's gonna bash us. We have to fix it now." And they
That
Listen,
would've
I'm,
been just
I'm,
like
I, it
Rashid.
feels good that Sideshow's on their fucking toes with me on.
Hey, maybe Brent and Rashid knows this. There was a
little shot.
Marvel made a mistake once with Wolverine. I forget the number of the cover. He did a guest appearance in Daredevil, and he had Wolverine had a guy up in the air, but instead of having the claws on the back, they had the claws coming out of his palm, holding him up. You remember that, Rashid?
Wait, was that that's not the when he fought Deadpool, was it?
No, that
That's what you're talking about?
that was when
Because he had
that was when-
no.
it was
my bad,
after
go ahead.
Electra. It was after. It was in the 80s. It was after
yeah,
Electra
I
died.
think it's like
And he was going
194.
after. He was going after Bullseye. He was going after
Oh,
Bullseye,
okay.
and they was fighting a hand
Okay.
because the hand had fixed Bullseye's spine after he fell off the building. They gave him an
Oh yeah,
ambulance,
right.
and they
Yo,
messed
yeah.
up. They put the claws. I got that book.
196.
The 10-leg variant.
196.
Daredevil 196.
Send me the picture on Brenton.
All
I do
right,
like-
my man.
Y'all don't think that this Venom is kind of too shiny though?
Nah, I like it.
No,
That doesn't
that's
bother me. I like
symbiote
that.
right there, son.
It's nice.
It's
You know-
too blue.
I don't mind the
Yeah,
blue.
it's like-
Oh, if you
Usually,
say that two blue thing one time.
It's
you giving me the
Oh,
blues.
he
I don't know about the
he
blue.
blood, man. He blood.
You giving me the blues, AK?
The only pick is those mouths,
Battle
like the
Cat.
symbiote
What's up,
mouse
my
on
man?
the base. Those are kind
Right.
of weird.
What's that red?
Yeah.
What's-
That's the
they're like
mouth.
mouse.
oh, I know what that is. Oh, okay.
What that mouth do?
What that mouth look like? What that mouth look like? Battle
Yeah,
Cat in
Rashid,
the
I
house?
sent it to you.
Yeah, I got it.
Battle cat.
Oh, damn, that's
This is a
wow.
portrait.
I did see this cover. You know, I did wonder about this bullshit. But this is not. Is this dead? Is Bullseye acting like Daredevil?
Maybe Bullseye acting like Wolverine could have been.
I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, got you.
I like
but I
this,
don't know.
He says it depends on how the light hits it. The blue is iridescent.
Iridescent, yeah.
Man, just color it the
I
fucking
think they
way.
should have did one with a
color.
portrait without the tongue.
I think so. I think I would like to see a portrait with just his teeth smiling like the McFarlane shit. You know how
Yeah.
you be just gritting.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
I think it's
yeah, like
creepier when
like
he
the
smiles.
canally joint. The canally joint.
Yeah.
That's like that. A few years back, that Sabretooth with he's smiling. They came out the ultimate portrait with enraged and smiling.
Yeah, I got
And I think the smiling one was actually more maniacal looking than him raging, and the raging portrait was like the exclusive.
But this one is definitely better than that oatmeal and that Sideshow made. That last one they made was I think the last two was trash, man, with the green shit on in the pool and like he's drinking something and the one where he's jumping on some metal.
He's drinking the green Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is, I guess it's not so bad. I guess, I think the Eddie Brock portrait is definitely on point. It
I
definitely.
think the fact that it has both and they're both dope, that's what you want to see in switch outs, like two meaningful switch outs.
Is this an exclusive or bust for you guys?
Yeah, I gotta get
I
that
would.
shit. You gotta get that Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
It would be if I was gonna get it.
Oh, that
Because he
mean.
looks to me, it looks more gangster with him like that. He looks crazier with the Eddie Brock.
Yeah, so much emotion.
And I like the
Yeah.
way he's ripping the mask that he cracked the
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
net, like it's right there.
That is nice. This is a hot piece.
I like
Really
the
is.
eyes, like they're all whited out. There's like no gray inside. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the portrait I would use as the exclusive. I would never probably use the standard.
Yeah.
Gia from Red Titan said something. I was so excited. And you know how you're just excited and be like, yo, I got my black Spider-Man symbiote. I'm gonna put this with my Venom. This Venom right here is gonna look dope. And I was watching Red Titan, and he was like, well, only one symbiote exists. So he's like,
Yeah. He
he
went off.
scene.
Yeah,
So I was like, damn, shut up with your logic.
I know. He just kind of ruined it for me. I'm like, well, he's
Does he come in with the Spider-Man mask in his hand? Is that a part of the exclusive as
No,
well?
that's exclusive. So that's
Yeah.
what even makes it more of an exclusive of us.
Oh, is that's
Right now.
exclusive also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that. Yeah, this is exclusive or bust for me. Yeah.
I was telling my friend too, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to, like, I was looking around, like, after seeing the Nihilus stuff, Nihilus, I'm not even saying it right. Once I seen it, and then I'm looking like, man, I kind of want to just get that Darth Maul, that Darth Vader, that Asajj Ventress, and that Nihilus. I sort of want that display somewhere. I just can't figure out where would I put it.
Is that Spider-Man? Is that Spider-Man the McFarlane one? You guys know?
No, this is not.
Wait.
This is not.
I don't know.
You mean that mask?
The mask. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's more McFarlane-esque because the eyes are so big. You know that, but I mean he started that. Yeah, like Rashid was saying. Well, it could be Bagley, it could be Larson. You know, they all carried that look.
Yeah.
And that's Larson because of the tongue, right? Larson does the long tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn it,
I
people,
definitely
you
like
just
Eddie
fucked up
Brock.
my head with the whole. There's only one symbiote, and you're like, wait a minute, yeah.
Well, that's not
Spider-Man-
true.
No.
Because look at Carnage. That's another symbiote.
Yeah, no, but
Not the same
the
symbiote.
Venom one
But
specifically.
when Venom debuted, Peter was wearing the regular black costume.
Yeah, but the statue I got is the symbiote. It's
Yeah,
even
it kind of
But-
mixed up.
Spider-Man. If they
Remember-
remember back in Black Spider-Man or Black Spider suit, I would have been like, yes, but no, that shit is symbiote over there.
But
You
it was
are
the
symbiote.
Venom symbiote that created Carnage. Because remember, part of
Yeah.
it got stuck on the jail.
When he
That's
was
right.
in
It
prison.
could break off and become its. Yeah, that's right.
When he was
Yeah.
in prison.
Yeah.
So
We
what
got
happened to
printed in
the
the-
what happened to
printed
the
in the
anti? What that stupid one? The anti-venom,
Anti-Venom?
white,
Oh, the white one.
white motherfucker. Yeah.
I never liked anti-venom. I know a lot of people love
Wasn't it because
anti-venom.
Eddie Brock had cancer, and therefore the
Mhm.
symbiote changed?
I'm sorry. I
That's
didn't-
right thing.
Yeah, and it could
I
kill their
remember the-
symbiote,
yeah.
I think, at that point.
The
Yo, that
anti-venom
symbiote
was
sounds
Brock
kind
had
of
cancer.
stupid because it just latches on and creates different colors. Come on,
Yeah.
that shit's stupid, bro.
No, listen, Eddie
It's
Brock
wearing
is
They
that
tried to
Carnage
whitewash
right
Venom.
now.
Venom collection.
No, I thought I always liked Eddie Brock as I just liked the Eddie Brock versus Peter Parker storyline. I
Yeah.
wasn't into the Carnage and the anti-venom and all this other bullshit.
I like Maximum Carnage a lot. but I-
Carnage isn't too bad, but
Yeah.
you know, I would have preferred like Venom didn't go to a different character, like Matt Gargan.
Right, it's just stay with Eddie Brock, right?
Yeah,
But
and
I do have to admit, though, like Vibranium Jim said, when he melds with Flash Thompson and becomes Agent Venom is pretty cool too.
Because
Yeah.
Flash lost his legs or some shit, right? He
Yep.
became.
Yeah. Yeah, he lost his legs.
That's what he get for being a fucking bully, bruh.
Well, he was in
That's what
Vietnam.
happened to you.
So
Yeah, he's a
Nature.
war hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, anybody
He's the
selling that Dark
war hero.
Phoenix? Let me know.
I got
Hey.
you. How much? I got a lot of Sideshow stuff.
He said that last
Don't-
time. You better have
Don't
it.
tease me, bitch.
Hey, that's supposed to come to me, man.
Oh shoot! I
Hey, shut
told you I
up.
was
You ain't got it, man.
Oh shoot!
They're
Hey.
coming to critical mass.
You
You're in
think-
the mass.
You think this Venom looks too
See,
small?
Rashid will give me the lump sum, but it'll be like a crackhead lump sum where Critical Mass will give me a bigger amount, but it'll be payment plan. So I don't know which one to go with.
Yo, he played the shit out
No,
of you.
no, for you, no, for
Yo,
you, I would give you the
you
full
broke
amount
ass.
crippler.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Critical
hold on.
mass.
Pull 'em out.
Yes.
What you say? 1,500? Boom. There you go.
Oh
Go
man,
back,
if you
somebody
had
with
another
Southern one.
500 to it, I got you.
Yeah, someone. you see that?
Okay, we can work
No,
that
so
out.
your vision. Why you didn't send me that shit?
I
You
send
always
it
sending me
PayPal. Yeah,
some other
PayPal.
shit that
There
I
you
don't
go.
want, but you don't send me the shit that I do want.
Rasheed's
that
never
make any
happy, man.
How much is it going for your vision?
Vision's a
Oh,
resident.
shit. No,
Like,
but
it's probably gone already.
I was gonna ask you guys. Don't you guys think this is too small? It says it's 24 inches.
24. Damn,
Ah.
size queen. How big you want?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how
you
big?
like-
Yeah.
You like it big?
I think he's so
Oh.
As
compact.
long as he's bigger than Spider-Man, you should be happy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Brenton. I
And
think
plus, you
he's
gotta
just
understand, Casual. He's
so-
crouched. He's really crouched down. You
Talk to
understand?
Let me speak.
That never gets old.
I know.
Never gets old.
I don't know why they started changing the Venom size so drastically over time. They kept making
Yeah,
it
you
bigger.
can-
Either. Yeah, they
Because
get
can he get big? Can he get big as big as he wants almost?
Not
Well,
that I
he
know
get
of
big,
that
I
he
don't
has
know.
like
Wasn't it
be-
like
I think it depends on who's writing the story.
yeah, that's what
Right.
it was.
Or the artist. Yo, just look cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Bigger.
1800
Oh, your
for
vision
original.
is 1800. Send that
$18
person
about
to me,
in
man.
American dollars.
It
that
already
person
sold.
to
It
me.
already sold. It already sold.
That's
Oh.
like 500 in American dollars.
Yeah, it's like 500.
Yo,
bucks.
that if somebody's selling at that price, y'all better grab it. The
You selling at
Dark
that price too,
Phoenix?
Crippler?
I ain't selling my shit, especially at that price. Man, no, I'm excited for it. This is crazy, dude. You wake up in the morning, you never know what your text or email is gonna say. It's funny because the first thing, Dor was the first one to hit me up with that Darth Nihilus saying he was in. He's like,
Yeah.
he's
Nope.
getting it.
You know who Sideshow's gonna do next after the Venom?
Who
They're
that?
gonna do- What's that? What's that guy name? No.
Wait. Don't say it.
Oh, no, KNULL.
Say it now,
Yeah,
Rasheed.
no.
What's coming up next? What's coming up next?
Sideshow is going to do no.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that
Rashid, you
cool.
look like King Tut with that towel on your head.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nah, but this
Yeah.
picture is the one that got me to pre-order. This
This
reminds
one
me of
right
the-
here, right?
Yeah, this is the
me.
one that got me pre.
But you're
remind me
you're
of,
gonna wear the
Bone.
you're gonna rock it exclusive or buzz. You're gonna rock the exclusive, right? Or you gonna wear it without with the mask on?
I'm gonna do both.
Both,
This,
son.
yeah,
They're
both.
both
Like,
dope.
this looks
That's
good,
right. That's right, Caps. We go both ways.
Little
Ah.
bias.
you know what? I too. So you can just play.
What the what?
Myself doing both of them. What the what? Hey, I'm not in control right now. You can't
I know,
blame me.
I know.
What the
I
what?
was in office, goddamn.
I knew there was something about casual I like.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, something wrong with you, Cat. Something wrong with you, Critical Mass.
Oh, no doubt about that. You're right about that.
He said no doubt
Outside is
about
kicking
it.
in.
That's the
why-
biggest truth you told this year.
Yo, you know what would be dope though? If like that symbiote can ooze off and go to other characters, like imagine a Hulk, imagine a Jubilee.
Don't
Yo, the
no!
possibilities
No!
are
Stop it.
endless.
Your
And
mouth.
we
You
never
can
got
put
a
that
Jubilee
shit on
for Sideshow.
anything, dude. On
Oh, like
everything.
Frank
yo.
hot sauce. You put that shit on
Yes,
everything.
I put that
I
shit
swear to
on
God, if
everything.
Sideshow starts doing that, I'm coming to your house. I'm gonna smack you.
Yo, everybody's been doing that. It's so annoying. I don't have to buy it, but it
Venomized Captain America.
Yo, yo,
Venomized
who would be
deep
the
nut.
worst? Who would be the worst Venom combo, like symbiote combo? They already did a Thanos.
Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl.
Oh, Squirrel. Yo, she'll be super powerful though.
Venomized Aunt May.
Oh,
Venomized
not Aunt May.
May. No.
Oh my
Leave
gosh!
my Aunt
Please
May
don't do that
alone.
shit.
No,
They already venomized
Yo.
MJ.
Next up,
You know what? It'd be ill if
Hello.
if it vitamized MJ. I mean, Aunt May, and she came out younger and shit because of the symbiote and made her sexy and shit.
Oh, like she
Yeah.
was back in the
Yo,
like she was back
I
in
like
the
your
in the
mind.
40s.
I like your mind.
I like the way you think right
Hey, why you think
Yo,
Uncle
you see-
Ben? Why you?
Casual,
why
did you see
think
the
Uncle-
print? Did you see the print? It matches the Venom. That's dope.
Yeah, I like this one.
That
Yeah.
Hey,
Carnage
Rusty,
is
why you think
dope.
Uncle
You
Ben
should get the-
married her?
You should get the print, Casual, if you order it. that's the metal print. That's the metal thing too. That's the canvas. You should get that piece.
I like the canvas.
Oh yeah,
I remember when Sideshow used to give you
that.
the print as the exclusive.
Casual.
Yeah, I
do you have
know.
wall space
Yeah.
for more
But you know what though, AK, I do like it when when you get a canvas from Sideshow from like the painting, it definitely is dope with the metal. You know,
Casual, do you have
Yeah,
space?
I only
for
have
more
one-
print?
Oh, he's getting
On your
he's
wall?
getting the LBS
Yeah, no
one
space.
and the
but he got all the Venom. Don't you got pictures all over your new display Casual with the Venom? So I know you got the Justice League.
Nah, just the Justice League. No other print. That's what I got.
Well, your thing is.
Well, we just lost him. He was about to say something.
Yeah, he's
He was about
tired.
to go
Yeah,
his-
he's tired.
his
He's
tag-
tired.
his tagline.
Yeah,
It's been a long week. It's been a long week.
He stopped him in his patented
You know, he's a man of a certain age. They just
He has
I'm a little tired out, man. I ain't got no coffee, man.
He's gonna be like that old man to get lost in your neighborhood.
Like driving Miss Daisy.
Like, you think he's gonna be you critical? Is that what it is?
Who are you again?
Go around handing little kids quarters.
Where am I?
Walking around in the
I'm
bathroom.
who?
Now
Who's
listen,
critical mass?
what do you guys think? What do you guys think the edition size might be for the Venom?
It's really popular, I think. I think
More-
1,000.
You take that 300 from Bishop and add
600
a
for the
zero.
regular, 400 for this.
That's not what you're gonna get.
What do you think, Rashid?
I think for the regular, it's like maybe maybe I'll say 1,100. The portrait, the exclusive, about 400.
Yeah.
I think
So what
they
do you
should
guys
pull-
think about this versus the LBS one? Because I think that came up,
I like the
and I
LBS.
didn't really get to get my thoughts on that.
I think this one is better for my wallet.
And stop kissing
If I-
Anthony's
if I-
ass. Stop kissing Anthony's ass.
I
Man.
know.
Stop.
You critical, man. Oh,
Which one you like, Rashi?
I like both, but the LBS, the Eddie Brock, I kind of like the way he
Yeah.
screamed and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's just different. It's just two different takes because regardless, that's one third, right? The
yeah, it's a third.
Yeah, totally
Right.
different
Yeah.
scale.
both are dope.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not a Spider-Man fan, but I think if I walked in somebody's house, I think if I saw the LBS, I think I'd be looking at the LBS a little bit more. Especially when I came in
Yeah,
your
huge
crib
on
and
it.
saw how you had it.
I'm not
Yeah,
really-
this shit right here looks crazy.
With Taco
When
Bell.
you went to the
and-
Crippler Mansion,
Would you touch the pizza
Crippletron.
box?
Crippletron.
Yo, that pizza is so stupid. That makes
What's
no
up with the pizza though? Pizzagate.
Yeah, Jay
Jay
Singh.
was hungry that day.
Yo,
Jay
Jay
was
Singh,
hungry.
before you put a slice of pizza, you need to come to New York and get pizza.
This
Why
shit
did you
is-
put that shit there, man? That made no sense.
Yeah. So yeah, I think my biggest thing is just sort of like I think if you're into LBS's style, which is very museum, this is going to be better for you.
Mhm.
And so I got to do this because my personal preference is always going to be a little more dynamic, a little more moody, or doing something that's going to tie in with the scene. And this is those teeth are amazing though. Like those teeth.
But
are
The
pretty
Spider-Man though, Crip. The
Yeah.
Spider-Man on the chest, I'd have to go with Sideshow.
crazy. The Sideshow one for me 100% because regardless, it's still standing straight up with a flex.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hold on.
for
LBS
me-
had the 8 legs correct the first time around.
That's true, but yeah, it's fixed now. So
And you're getting two, and you have two versions to choose from. Either the
yeah, no,
one with the
no.
blue highlights that everyone loves, or
Mhm.
me, that's all black. The
But
way it's supposed
but
to be.
see, you're getting variety mixed up with just sort of like concept. Like the concept of what the statue
okay.
is matters more than anything you add to it, because you can add like a lot of switch outs to shit, and it's still going to be shit at the end of the day. Not saying this is shit. I'm just giving you an example like that. That's it. You got to like the statue. It's got to appeal to you before you
Really? Is
add
that
a
why
bunch of
because
things to it.
pizza? Is that why the pizza's on there? Because of this fucking image?
No, this is just funny. I remember this cover.
Oh.
But you know,
Yo,
with
he's
AK
hungry.
Kate, they get like a special image, like the something that they idea from that specific
Yeah.
comic book.
Listen.
So I guess he saw that and said,
I wonder if there's any Venom fan that would want the pizza. Like
I know Mr.
Carl,
X
Carl, did you?
is definitely won't buy
Carl,
this.
did you request a pizza? Like, yeah, for the pizza here. I don't think Carl did. I'm pretty sure Carl did. That's for the pizza.
And back to the Batman animated, that's a nice piece, by the way.
Yeah,
After
that is.
I obliterated Buck on the arch.
You know what's funny about that piece though?
Well,
We was on CMP Tuesdays 8 p.m.
8 p.m.,
The
8
best
p.m.
place to be on Tuesdays. And then we were talking
That's
about
not
this
the
piece.
sometimes.
And we were talking about it, and we started giving feedback, and people got so defensive. And this is what I try to tell people: like, Jay's not sitting there wanting you guys just to blow smoke up his ass for freaking hours and hours. He wants feedback. So like, however it's delivered, it's up to him to decide to ignore whatever's being said or
That's true.
to act on it, right? So like, if somebody gets like I have a few issues with the top of the building.
Oh,
It
Christ.
looks flat, but it's not a deal breaker or anything. That's just a critique. And he could be like, and the majority of people could be like, F you, Crit, I like it. And that's fine. They don't have to agree with it. But when people be like, oh, your taste is trash, or you didn't go to art school, what the fuck are we doing here?
Crippler. Y'all not getting it. It needs to be eye level.
Yo, when people start pulling out, you gotta display it a certain way. You already lost me, bro. I can't listen to anything you got to say, Diane. Even though I'm so jealous of Diane right now because he was at the Kendrick Lamar concert and I tried to get a ticket last minute and couldn't do it.
What do you guys think about it? They're doing a painted version of this one too. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, both versions look good.
But ultimately, dude, if you're a fan of the Batman animated series, bro,
Oh yeah.
this you get and if you collect the 1/3 and you're in the market right now, you are seriously considering this piece. Like, cause any bit of feedback we gave is just feedback to see it could improve, but to a lot of people, you don't need that improvement. It's fine the way it is. It's up to Jay to decide if it.
Or someone about adding the Iron Studios Batmobile from the animated series.
Oh, that was
Yeah, but ultimately, I agree with you, Rashid. I think it is a if you're a Batman animated fan, that shit is it's dope to have something like that.
That Green Lantern's fire too.
Green Lantern fire. I think LBS runs into a lot of 1/3 competition because there's always one to compare to, right? And so it's like, and that just means more choices for everybody, which is great. But like, there's a prime one, right? And so people are gonna automatically compare it, and then some gonna like the LBS, some gonna like the prime. But yeah, I think what he's doing is awesome because he's offering alternatives to different styles of these characters, and Jay has a very distinct style.
That's what I'm scared of, though, man. This is where I'm stuck with, like the Prime 1 Flash, or the Prime 1 Flash that hasn't come out yet, or just go with what's coming out,
Yeah.
But if the Prime 1 was out, I definitely probably.
Oh, this is my first time seeing this Flash.
What do you like better, Steve?
Well, the Prime 1 Flash, there's only one image of it. That got announced 2 or 3 years ago. I definitely go with that because it's more dynamic. It has sliding. Yeah. Where this one's more museum. From what I saw from the Prime 1, from that one image, I still the Prime 1.
Look, that other picture with the mask, the full mask with the eyes. Those eyes need to be white.
Full mask.
They need to
Wally
be.
comes with okay.
Yeah,
But
they need to be up.
They're doing weird things. This is getting annoying because they're doing too many flashes. So the mask, the portrait isn't matching some of the changes to the costume. So if you look at Wally should have a full mask with white eyes, but his the lightning bolts on his waist go down into a V. So it'd be I like the Wally sculpt. Yeah, see it more like that. So maybe they're doing multiple ones. And then they're doing this weird Kid Flash. But if you do Kid Flash, that's Wally too. So are you doing Wally? And then he should have orange hair.
I agree with you because that they ran into that situation with the Supermans too, right? You can do Kingdom Come more
Well-
like Alec Ross, but then you don't have the dad bod with it. You know what I mean? So it's just sort of like
Well, the problem is that Superman isn't a legacy character. Flash is.
Mm.
So you can't try and. It's too hard to
oh, I
incorporate
got you, two
all the
different
different.
people, yeah.
Yeah. So you have Barry, you have Wally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have other Wally.
Damn other Wallies. Real quick, hey Miguel, Toy Quest, shout out to Toy Quest. I just seen your thing in the chat, but I don't have internet, so I can't check. And I'm on 5G on the phone, so I can't check any pictures you sent me.
Like
Because
that,
you sent me a picture.
so that mask there, though, that looks really weird because
Yeah, that looks like
That-
the
New
Justice
52
style.
Barry, like that's New
Mhm.
52 Barry. So and then he doesn't. I don't think he has the costume like Wally did.
Yeah, the switch out doesn't make sense
Do
here.
you think it's? Do you think? And I would like to ask Jay this, or okay, ask Carl this. Do you think that he tries to please every collector, which you're never gonna do, and
Yes.
instead of just focusing
Never
on like,
ever.
his true
This-
vision, and then
I get, but I don't get.
no, but that,
No,
that's
this
not-
portion
that's
look
not
real goofy. This portion look
That's
real
not
goofy.
real.
and shit.
That's
Yeah,
not real.
But he
Like,
needs,
yeah, one of
like,
those hats on.
Yo,
He-
it looks like
Stop
rubber face
photoshopping
Michael
his
Myers.
shit, dude.
he would need orange hair though.
Yo,
Like,
this looks like Walter Chunky
No.
as Flash.
So hair's supposed to be orange, but he doesn't wear. He's worn that cut off since he came back into the DC universe.
Mm.
Or
yeah,
with the
What about
blue
the shoulder? What's up with that shoulder?
Yeah, that's
but
true.
his costume's very different. Like I just sent Steve a picture. Like these are all the different Wallys. So if you're saying that's Wally, then the chin thing shouldn't be there because that's not
No,
part of
that's-
Wally's costume.
Yeah, exactly. And the eyes should be white.
Exactly. There you go, Steve.
I think
Go
it's
back-
I think
go
it's
back
more
to that
like
comment.
somebody says, I want this, and then somebody else says, I want that, and he tries to give it to everybody, and then it turns out ending up something
I
like
gotta-
this.
No,
You
he
get
should
this,
he
and
should,
you
he
get
should stick
that.
with the
You
comic
get
book. He should stick with
this,
the comic
and you
book.
get that.
Well, I think he's not trying to get fan. He's a fan himself.
And he
You
wants
know
everything.
that every statue company
He's a
has put out
fan.
has
He's a
always put
fan.
out
He's a
Barry.
fan.
But you know what though? Unfortunately,
Think
I
we
think
have
if he did a Flash, he should have showed him running.
There's chin strap flash. There's
Yeah, the
Ooh.
red.
yeah, but you know you're not gonna get that
Very
with,
weird.
with LBS. You're gonna get that museum, like straight up, like catch them in their rawest, cleanest form, idolized, sort of more
But-
like a monument versus a comic book. You get more of the monument.
Like look at those
Statues.
portraits and then compare them to what I sent. Like
Yeah.
No,
this Wally on the right, his suit's completely wrong and his hair's
yeah, it's
wrong.
complete- yeah.
Did anybody send this to him so he knows?
I think people sent him this and said, "Do it."
No, I mean like just like how Sideshow is fixing the Venom. Maybe if JC sees this, I don't. JC don't take. He
No,
doesn't
Jay-
seem like an asshole. So I
He's
feel like
not at
maybe if he sees this, he may say, you know what? Because it's not hard for him to say, go back to the drawing board and change this up. Because
I just think he gets
fucking
pulled in
awesome.
too many different directions, bro. And I think that's that. You know what I mean? So it'll just be adding to it. I think ultimately, what would be best is for him to figure out what his vision is and know that, and then execute just on that, and don't get distracted or sidetracked with all of the different versions of what people might want, or different feedback.
Yeah,
Unless it's something like what you're saying, Rashid, in Brenton, where it's fundamentally not jiving with the source material to the point where it might make a core collector that is all about being authentic, make them not want to pull the trigger because of one little thing like the chin. Because there's a
So
lot of
far-
people who won't.
I think the Sideshow Flash is the best one that I've seen.
The
That-
belly
that-
one.
That
The
represents
Daniel Belly?
Yeah. That one that to me represents Flash the best, in my opinion.
I mean, do Barry Allen, but you know what? You know what'd be cool if you do
What would you want, Brenton?
just one character of Flash, pick one, and then for your switch outs, have him using different powers to do different things, like XM did with the swirling arms, where you create the whirlwinds with your arms.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
You talk about different torsos of like the legs running or
Yeah,
standing. Yeah.
do something different. Just give me one character, but have him do a couple different things to show his powers.
Like
When it
jumping
comes
rope
to a
really fast.
No, but when it comes to a character like the Flash, I agree with Brenton. When it comes to a character like this, he should have the legs running or the legs standing because that's his power.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys.
He's so creative in things he can do with his speed. That's what makes it interesting, because he solves tons of problems by using his speed in unconventional ways, and that's what he should do.
And he's created a lot of problems using the speed.
I could vibrate that ass into the stream force.
You know what? That'd be cool to create like him vibrating like his hand through a wall or something.
Yeah.
How about his hand vibrating through a person?
That's my biggest pet peeve, Brenton. It's like when you have characters with very easily identifiable power sets, and they're just in the most standard T-pose ass poses. Like if you have it, like what I love the Archangel, but when you have somebody with wings, you know what I mean? They could get out.
Fly.
If you have somebody like the Flash he's a speedster, so my mind is instantly going to, dude, there's so many cool ways for me to capture his speed. Let's figure out which ones that haven't been done and which one's the coolest, and figure out what that perfect one is, and then execute on that.
I'm gonna need to switch out right here. Just FYI, LBS.
Well, I can understand that LBS is doing a museum.
Yeah, and that's why I can't hold them to it, because that's their stuff.
That's fine, but that's kind of not what I want in a Flash for me personally. It's fine if you want that, and if you're collecting museum line, that's great. But if I want a Flash, I would want him in action doing something.
I'm not collecting like it's a San Francisco wax museum. I want my people here.
Because I do like that 1/6 XM Flash that they did with the treadmill. I like that one a lot too.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but to LBS and Jay's credit, I know that he's doing this line, and there may be some shifts in style, meaning because you want to finish right now. If he's building a whole museum line, and then he starts making them more dynamic, the people that trying to finish that line are probably going to have a problem with it, like, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's a style. So I'm excited for it to see when he's done, and when he feels like he's done with the Master Museum line or whatever, the museum line, see how creative he can get, because he's definitely got the talent to do it. So I can't wait to see what he does in that realm. Because like if you talk to like people like Gio, like they want the museum shit, and don't give them no actiony bactiony flippity doodah stuff that just it's not them. So I'm glad he's catering to them now, because what he's doing for them, people love. But I can't wait to see what he does in the realm that's a little more dynamic. And like you saying, like when you have somebody like the Flash, like what is LBS's take on a speedster in a more dynamic space? I would love to see him explore that.
I mean, as museum line. Sorry, Steve.
No, this is the one I'm waiting for, Brenton. Sorry, that's it.
I mean, see
Shit.
that's cool. I mean,
that's crazy.
The costume maybe has some things I don't like, but that's fine.
But the sense of speed's already there, like that stop.
We lost Crippler. Anybody else got something to say? I'm waiting for this for like 3 years, man. Come on, like let me have this for a little bit.
No,
but I think
this shit is literally fire.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Fire.
LBS should at least fix the portraits on some of those.
You have to
as the museum thing. Like for Wally, it needs to look like that middle Wally.
What is that, Miguel in the building? What up, Miguelito?
I've been here.
You said hi to Emerald.
Yeah, I'm on my phone. So I don't get this shit.
Like a ninja.
Welcome.
As as a fan of the Flash, I'm glad to finally see a Wally because there's not many Wally pieces out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
the Barry
FYI,
looks fine. The Wally just needs to be fixed majorly.
Wally
How
is the
about
best
Wally?
Flash.
Wally
So just
needs to be
heads up.
changed.
Yo, you got Barry Allen hate in your heart? Isn't the
Not
guy
that
that
Barry-
Glee that
no,
fucked him up for
I've
you?
read the Barry books, but again, when I started reading books, I picked up the DC. Barry had just died, and Wally took over as the Flash. So technically, Wally is my Flash.
Go
Jose
back
said-
and read those old before Crisis on Infinite Earth Flash comics. That stuff
I'm sorry,
is so boring. Like, how do you make the Flash that boring?
That shit is so
That's why they team him
boring.
up with Green Lantern a lot of times.
I never heard anybody say boring so passionate.
Well, Wally made the Flash interesting.
Boring.
Like-
Technically, that's why they did kill him off because he was that boring. So they figured, okay, who's
Boring.
expendable? Flash. Let's get rid of him.
And then what really screwed them in the New 52, they eliminated Wally and they gave
Mhm.
all the characteristics that made Wally to Barry.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous.
I hate when they do that. Like when they take freaking Spider-Man for I know how you feel about Miles Brenton, but when they take things that make Miles and his verse unique and start giving them to Peter, like his friend and his identity and being shared and all that stuff. Like,
Well, that's just lazy.
leave it alone.
We good with LBS or should we call?
Yeah.
JC
Which one
right
you
now?
which Flash you getting right now? You got to determine it right now. Carl is waiting.
Well,
He
yeah,
wants to
you
know.
can only get Barry because that's the only right one.
See what Jose wrote?
As long as they don't make him black.
I'm a little bit distracted right now.
Well, see, they did that
Hey.
to Wally. That's what they took him out of the New 52 completely. Everybody's favorite Flash, and then they reintroduced him
Oh,
as a different.
go back. They reintroduced him as a different.
Race.
Race.
Oh, they race swapped him.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then they
when do
like, and he wasn't the same character either. And then the fans freaked out, and that's why they brought the other Wally back in eventually.
that.
And he was in the time.
As
It's
what's
black
happening.
or white.
As what's happening. To make geeks mad.
He was in the Speed Force this whole time. They said.
Yo, did you see Pimpin' Jay in that picture though?
yeah, I saw it too.
Hey, how come? Do you guys? I didn't even know. Toy. What is it called? Toy Quest? Not Toy Quest. He's right there. Toy Con was happening last year. We knew all about Toy Con leading up to it, and everybody was getting excited. And I didn't know till after the fact that it happened this year.
Didn't we have him on last year when he streamed live from ToyCon?
Yeah, that like Miguel had the whole show. And,
Jay busy, son. Jay's busy.
Jay's busy. Yo, Jay is busy. Like, yeah, I see you, Jay.
Get him a
when you
thick
invite me to
MJ.
the Philippines, bro.
MJ got a little muffin top. I like that.
Like she's been hanging around Dunkin' Donuts.
Jay, let me get the one on the left. Let me get the one on the left.
No, take the one right. I'll take the one right. Called it.
Jay's, that's how Jay treats his influencers.
That's how you roll it, Steve.
They be like, yo, why don't you review this?
See, Anthony, Jay offered me to come out there. Shit. He offered me to come out
What
there
up,
for the
Eric?
plane ticket and everything. What are
Yo,
you going to
Anthony.
do, Sideshow?
What type of women you offering, Anthony?
What you got? What you got?
You have to wait till the geek off to find out.
Oh yeah, because you seen those little kids there. I'm not
Geek
going.
off.
I'm not going. There's
Geek
too
off.
many little kids over there.
Is that like those furry parties? The geek offs?
Oh, Mario and Luigi was in there. Look at Virgil.
Where's Waluigi?
Mario and Luigi, keep going. I think you passed it. Gotta go for it.
Uh,
Dun,
There
dun.
you go.
Superman was in the building. Alright, maybe you didn't. Where's Mario and Luigi? There you go. There you go. Mario and Luigi. Look at the caps.
man, look how massive that Venom is in the background. That's perfect, man.
I know.
that was like-
I'm so
Yeah,
upset
smart-
that
The look on Peter Parker's face, it looks like that J. Scott Campbell's
Oh
It looks
yeah.
with the creepy looking Parker.
Yeah.
Yo, did they know? You guys know if you can see the Toy Con anywhere? Because I was even trying to look it up. I couldn't find shit.
Yeah, Graded HQ did a whole tour on it.
Graded HQ. Oh, that's what you was looking at on your show, CM Pizza?
Yeah, graded. Yep.
Graded. All right, I gotta look them up. I want to see some stuff.
You know, we can look them up right now. Hold
I
on.
want
I'll
to see
pull it
some
up.
stuff.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
I
go.
want to see some. Hey, I take the one on the left. No, the right, right.
Graded is in the chats.
Graded is in the chat. What up, Graded? I can't see the chats right now, but
Look at Jose.
yo, I feel so freaking blind right now, dude. I can't interact with the people.
You're in the you're in the Stone Age, Crippler. You're back in like 19.
No, don't you have an iPad or something one to
Crippler's
watch?
back in 1990
I'm
right
gonna put him
now.
on screen. There he is, right there.
Here he goes.
They see when they're on stream, when it's on screen, I can see it. Like if they put it on
Ooh.
screen. What up, Graded? We're about to
This is
I
see
love
shit.
you step on a Lego.
So Crippler, how's life in 1990?
It sucks, dude. I want my beeper back.
Whoa, look at that shit. That's a huge
That thing is
portrait.
crazy, yeah.
Goddamn.
Sky
Yeah.
Pager.
What do you guys think about where the
That's crazy
where-
right there. I like that.
Yeah.
He was raging.
The
I don't remember him being that blonde.
Nah, here's
Eddie?
that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that seam though on the fully
I
the
hope
one
they
on
do
the
with
left?
it. Yeah, because there's so much you could do to block it, right? With the tentacles, I feel like there's a way that you could do it where you can have some
No.
overhang so you don't
No,
see
the
it.
one on the, right here, the one with the fully covered face. There's a seam on the neck.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. It's on that.
He
on the
doesn't
one on
try
the
to
left.
show it though. If you notice, I
Display it
don't
high on
know.
a shelf. You won't see
Yo,
it.
huh?
Display it high on a shelf. You won't see it. It's the Dion way.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah.
It's the Dion way.
You gotta
Everybody
die
knows
on that shit. Just die on that shit.
Die on that shit. Put that Dion shit
No.
on.
JC is slick. He don't want to show the seam. You slick motherfucker.
It's weird too. If you pause
You
there,
can
right?
see it in
If
the
you pause right there. Oh, sorry.
No, not that one. The portrait on the left.
Yeah,
I know. I just wanted. I was just looking at something that caught my attention.
all the pictures he took, you could see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, those aren't production pieces either, are they?
No, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm wondering. What I want to ask is right there where the legs are, meet the groin. You see how it looks like almost like when you plug in legs to like a doll, like right where the groin is and those legs in the front. I wonder
Like a
if they
dolly?
could do something better there.
Where the leg bone meets the hip joint.
Like a
Yeah,
dolly?
it almost looks like like when the Hot Toys thing when you can plug it in there, and I know it's not.
Plug it in.
It's about ball
Imagine-
joint.
Get in, Mr. Crippler.
Look at that portrait. Goddamn.
That
Just
portrait, that
Like small soldiers.
You know, there should have been
That's cool.
silicone. If it was silicone, I'd definitely think about it.
you could get it for silicone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I said, I think it's cool. I think this is cool for the people who are collecting the museum stuff because it's his style. But man, I it's Venom, dude.
Oh, he has the
Freaking
pizza. He has the pizza on that one.
Yo, you missed me with that. There's no way in no reality or multiverse that I will ever display that pizza if I was getting a Venom. Peter Parker's
What do you guys think of the Spider-Man? Spider-Man looked pretty good.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I don't know. Something about those masks throwing me off.
You didn't like from the Electric Company Spider-Man or the Japanese Spider-Man?
No, it has to be the 1970s.
Spider-Man. What are the gun to Spider-Man? Nobody know who you are.
Electric
know.
Company Spider-Man was off the chain.
Maybe it's a weird angle.
No, it's not. I know what you're saying.
No, it's not.
All those portraits look wrong for some reason, but I can't.
Yeah, he got shot in the
Speculate
nose.
why.
Son. Poor guy.
Here we go. I think these are the standardized, right?
We got an exclusive picture.
Exclusive,
you
Brandon.
say?
Brandon
This just in. This just in. Casual is bringing you exclusive.
Graded for her pleasure.
It's the color variant.
The color variant.
I was about to say something, but
You see the stomach and stuff. The stomach and stuff don't look bad right here. No, I think, like I said, like this, dude. If you are an animated series fan, bro, this is. Look at all of the rogues at the bottom of that shit.
Oh, you're eating good right now. If
And
you're
the
Did you just say
Bliss.
the stomach doesn't look bad here?
Well, no, like
we're talking about
as bad as I did. Did you see what?
I thought you meant because it wasn't showing. That's why I was confused.
Oh no, no.
Because it was only
For some
the belt
reason,
down.
you see, like right there, the pictures on Casual Show yesterday seemed like that stomach was in way more and the chest part was out way more. I don't know if it was the angle or whatever, but right there it doesn't look bad.
I think it was the lighting.
Yeah. But yeah, no, ultimately.
Hold on. Jay could add Killer Croc, but he couldn't add Phantasm.
Man bat.
When do you stop? He's got so much rogues. Now you gotta be like, he didn't
Well,
have
man, what about
Let me speak.
he can't put Mad Hatter? What about Scarface?
What about Calendar Man?
That way.
Let me speak.
What about
Batman
Egghead?
got the worst freaking villains, dude. He got like 3 good villains, and
What
the rest of them are
about
freaking
Talia
Calendar
al
Man.
Ghul?
What about Egghead?
That woman, but you couldn't put Talia? Come on. Go back to the drawing board, Jay.
God damn.
You come back when
Your
you have a
sculpture's
Talia al
incomplete.
Ghul.
AK is just like throw all out, start over.
No.
Your sculpture's incomplete.
Yeah, don't add to it. Just start from scratch.
I cares about Phantasm.
Start over.
Oh, shit.
Start over, guy. What do you guys think of the repaint on this
Yeah.
one? This one look good, right?
Look at that face. No.
I
You
feel
don't like
like
it?
you're trying to
It
get
looks
us to say that.
I thought it looked better than the first one when it came out.
He looks like a creepy guy with his white van.
He's a creeper.
Looking to
He's got his white panel van.
Hey Miguel,
with the prime-
you like Spider-Man? You got a
primer.
giant Spider-Man in your, and you used to have a giant Spider-Man.
Yeah, he does.
What do you think about this Spider-Man?
I like it. I just don't like the one without the mask. He does look. It's not that he just looks weird. I don't know. He looks.
I don't trust him around the school.
I like
He
the one
looks-
with the masks though. I think the paints look good. I think it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
This Venom I like a lot.
Venom. Yeah. What that
Yeah,
tongue
that-
do though, Venom?
That unmasked portrait is like he's hanging out with your vision by the high school.
I just don't remember Venom's nails being like that, but I guess that's.
Oh, he
an
got him
artistic-
pedicured since the last thing.
I mean, you remember this scene right here, Brenton? How don't you remember?
It's
I know. I can pull a comic cover, but I can't remember that.
Yeah.
I like those teeth. The sad thing is, I like that portrait. I hate the pizza. What the fuck is that pizza?
No,
and
no,
the
listen,
way his tongue is caressing that pizza is not cool.
You don't
Listen,
eat
so
like
real
that?
quick. So real quick, I asked about the pizza because I thought it was weird, but when I saw it, the pizza was on the base. And in the comics, because he was eating people, he decided to go and eat something that was New York style, and it was pizza. So that's where he got the idea from. But that's going to be interchangeable with there. I think he just got approved the skull of Spider-Man. So the other one was just a skull. Now I think he got approved to get the skull of Spider-Man. So it's going to be a skull with Spider-Man's like mask torn off, and that's what he's going to be having
Yeah,
his
I
hand.
just stole that comic book.
Thanks for that, the details. Yeah, because it's sort of like the last thing I think about, and like I said, I'm probably just not as deep. But the last thing I think about is Venom and pizza.
Yeah, me too. When I saw it on the base, I was like, why is there pizza here? I don't get it. And Anthony Kennedy was like, maybe it's because it's New York. Like, I don't know.
You know, like
Just like that too.
Oh, yeah,
You're moron. You're
he
moron.
had the picture and reference, and then I read up, and basically, instead of eating humans and going nuts, he started on a pizza diet, and Venom's favorite food is apparently pizza. So it's a very deep Easter egg that really a lot of people don't know about. I think it's cool, but I won't be using that if I get that.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
He
but
be hanging
the
out with the
awesome
turtles,
thing
man.
is Venom fans are eating freaking
Very
good,
good.
yo. If you
Yeah,
1/3 right now, like you got your
They-
option. If LBS style is like you've been collecting, you got something up. This
Yeah.
is gonna look fantastic in there.
There you go. So
And then-
he just got approval for that. So now he's gonna make that swap out, which I think is gonna look fantastic.
This
As
one's
long as
thanks,
he doesn't look like he's tongue in the teeth
this
of
one's
that skull.
thanks to Brenton for the picture.
Yeah.
He kind of does though.
No, like if you look at that pizza one, no, he's making contact. There's
Hard
contact with that. Don't put
Hard
no contact into with the skull, please. Don't.
Well, Sam, I hope you eat pizza like that the next time you're out somewhere.
No, dude. I want my family is all in New York right now at a freaking K-pop concert. Well, it's probably over with now, and so like they're gonna be having New York pizza, and I'm jealous.
Venom's holding the pizza wrong. You're supposed to
You know
fold
what
it
else
in.
they have?
He didn't even
Electricity.
fold it. That shit.
Exactly.
He ain't from New York.
That's that bullshit. Jay,
He's
start
from
over. Let's go.
Boston. He's from Boston.
But yeah, no, there's that one. There's the 1/3 LBS one. Venom looks really good. The Sideshow one looks really good. And there's some older ones that if you got them, they're still really good, dude. So I'm like, yeah, Venom fans are.
That's
got it
from our
good right
guy,
now.
Jose Alicia.
You talking about the
Oh,
Puerto Rican
okay.
deacon himself? Yeah.
AK's best friend.
Yeah, there's a choking hazard on there. Don't put it in your mouth.
That's what she said.
Akinelli, son. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Well,
I have it on my phone now. Classic, man.
That's a classic, man. But yeah, like I said, we had a whole topic, but I don't think it's we can't get. I don't have all of the stuff to show, so we'll do that.
PCS rescaled the Last Ronin. From
Oh, yeah,
quarter-
that was pretty cool, right?
He's awake. I saw him move.
No,
Have
I
you-
don't.
If this man is in your neighborhood,
I
run.
see the images
Have
moving.
you
off.
seen Darth Frosty? He was wearing a dashiki.
Approximately 5'7",
Dope.
goatee.
It looks like he has like he has a blonde wig on, bro.
Yeah.
You looking real white girls right now, Marlon.
Looking like
glasses,
Looking like a
You
black
looking
eye.
real Sean Wayne's right
He
spectacles.
looks like he belongs in ice cream.
now.
LBS Wally
No.
West right there.
Known for wearing Timberlands.
No, Jose has to do it. Jose has to do it. Jose.
Known
Yeah,
for
I'll
wearing
hook you up, Jose.
Timberlands.
Oh shit.
Do it, Jose. LBS.
Looking like the Wendy's logo with blonde hair. Come on.
Looking like a blonde Wendy's logo, yeah.
Yeah, so you're not gonna talk about the PCS thing? Is that what you said?
I'm sorry. I
No, I
missed that.
mentioned it because no one. I know it just dropped today.
The what?
No,
Just
not
talk
that.
about-
The PCS and LBS thing.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah,
drama.
we're gonna talk about that, but like I
Beef.
said, I don't have.
Beef.
I'm on my Wi-Fi and I had a whole thing ready for it. But I that's why Steve is CMP. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use slave name, government name.
Damn it.
That's why he's controlling it. So a shout out, Steve. I appreciate you. But I'm not. I
You
don't
used
got
it
control
again.
of shit. I don't have no screenshots, no nothing. So I'm just like,
Your name is Steve.
what's
Wow.
your name?
You sound like just like one of them.
No, hey, what's your name?
name?
I didn't know he painted his toenails. I
Don't
gotta
send
go
Steve
back and
away.
look.
Yeah.
Steve is good here.
Yo, this is nice. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this shit.
And it's only
dude.
$4.50.
Only 450?
Yeah.
Nah, but this is the 1/10 version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tuck that somewhere. I could put that in a tuck, son. I don't have to worry about space. I like this.
Yeah.
Put it high so you can't see his toenails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, just die on that shit. You right.
Dying all day.
Hey, I kind of don't like this little part of it either. Turn it to the left. You right, Dion. You right. Yeah, what's in the rain? The brothers. The brothers. When I found out the person who survived, that's when I didn't like the story. Because we all know Raphael.
Yeah, it kind of
It
went
was kinda
downhill.
predictable, but I enjoyed it. I love the story. I haven't read the sequel yet.
Oh, there's
That's
a sequel?
because. Let me guess who your favorite turtle is then.
My turtle's Raphael.
And you was like, okay, I'm confused. Rashid looked like he's in the Middle East. Yeah, it's that time. I forgot how late we started, so that's why it's probably
Yeah, it's a little bit that time for me too.
Yeah, we can get out of here. The fact that I'm sorry for the.
Now you good. You told me you were going to talk about it, so that's why I came on. But it's all good.
Everyone blame Crippler.
No, we'll probably do that. I don't know if we'll probably do it. We can't next week. All right, so next week
tomorrow for the Prime 1 thing.
Oh yeah, one step at a time.
Mañana.
Tomorrow, we got the Prime 1 event. Toy Quest is gonna be in the house. Gem Mint's gonna be in the house. We got the Legend's gonna be in the house. Yo, I'm excited for this person because I've never talked to him on a panel before. We got Danny from Vivid Collectors. Yeah, so Danny's gonna be in the house. Shout out to Danny. Who else? We got Fatal the Collector is gonna be in the house. Am I missing anybody?
Darth Nihilus gonna be in the house.
The CLC is definitely gonna be in the house. CLC is definitely gonna be in the house. We got Josh McCoy is gonna be in the house from Toy Quest. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna be watching, but also CMP is gonna be having the event, and so you can feel free to
his name
tell
is
him who's gonna be joining, who's gonna be joining you, all that good stuff.
CMP.
Yeah. Who is the savior of this show right now? Because we would have one if it wasn't for him.
Who's the guy on the top right?
Oh, that's Danny from Vivid Collecting.
I thought you said Danny Lee. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So there it is. That's everybody that's gonna be there. It's gonna be a blast. We're just gonna have fun, do what we do, just talk shit. And if it's as boring as it was last time, we'll just cut it off and go watch CMP, see how they handle. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the last one was a Vor Fest. But I'm interested in this one because they said this is the start of their brand new direction. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Where it's hopefully is going to bridge. That's why the whole thing is called Bridges of something, whatever.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to start the show with an anime piece.
Yeah, I think they're going to go heavy anime. Or they are. But they also said they were going to have new stuff that they're not going to leave old collectors in the dust. So we'll see what that means tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. EST. But the week after that, another very special show because we got the legend sculptor himself, sculptor of some of the finest statues you have seen in your lifetime. William Harbottle will be in the building. What? So we'll be doing that show the week after, along with Anthony Mestis. Y'all know Anthony Mestis. He'll be in the house. So we will be doing something fun
Rashid's
there.
Best friend.
Yep. And
hopefully,
then the week
hopefully he won't talk through the whole goddamn show.
Why do you bring people on that talk?
Don't talk the whole goddamn show. That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna talk, answer the question and move on. God damn it.
God damn it.
I said my thing.
Let me speak.
Oh, so,
I don't like to talk.
Y'all looking at my
like
hand
to talk,
right.
motherfucker.
What is happening? Where's my freaking camera? There we go. Where's my camera? Right. Anyway, yeah. So William Harbottle, and I believe Marco will be a part of that show as well. But also, who's gonna be a part of that show? The true Dark Lord of the Sith, not fucking Shane. The true Dark Lord of the Sith, not Darth Rashid. We talk about Thor Gunderson himself. Will be in the house on that day.
No, my man, don't use the word not. Let me correct you, man. First of all, you don't have to say not Darth Rashid. You could say also other than Darth Rashid.
And
Lord.
other than Shane the Dark Lord.
Exactly, man.
Darth Rashid. We talking
This is-
about the Dark Lord himself. Throw a gun, listen, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
And also, Brenton, I believe, did we get you on that show or no? I know we got to get you on another show. I know I want to get you on all of the shows I could possibly get you on. So we'll talk after.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So
Okay, so
does
no.
that answer your
That
question?
has not been confirmed yet. Brenton has not been confirmed yet. But no, I love having Brenton on.
We got to
But
talk
yeah.
to his agent.
Yep. Miguelito, what you got going on? I know what you got going on tomorrow, but
Tomorrow we're co-hosting the show, bro.
yeah, I just wanted to hear from your voice.
Oh yeah. We co-hosting. We're gonna do a dual stream on
Mhm.
Quest 101, Collective Assemble Live, and Constructive Outrage.
Oh, it's my favorite show, Toy Cock 101.
Oh, Toy Cock 101 will be in the building.
That's
Toy
Hey,
Cock
right.
we'll be
101 will be in the
AK. We'll be doing double duty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, true.
Do we have to wear that split shirt? Or do we have to come
Yeah,
come
we
up
gotta
with
split
that?
Oh,
shirts, yeah.
there you go. There you
But
go.
yeah,
No,
no,
but-
that's all I got. I don't even know my bat. I had the 100 or the 10-year anniversary Batman bronze from Iron Studio. That just a review came out today. They only made 100 of those. That was it. That's all I've done. So tomorrow,
Cool.
tomorrow
All right.
I just want to see Mr. Freeze. More Mr. Freeze tomorrow. I don't care about
that's what you're looking forward to tomorrow,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Freeze.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze.
I'm looking forward to them dropping the price of the Final Fantasy 7 pieces. I know it's gonna happen.
Like dropping the price, like sale wise, or
Yeah, I think they're gonna be like, you know what? We understand what Crippler was saying, and since we respect him so much, and we just love him, we're gonna drop it 2K. So we're gonna drop it down to 3K. And I'm like, yo, I'm
did
getting all of
HTX
that.
higher? HTX, I think he said he paid cash. Or
HTX?
he paid it off. I mean, yeah,
Shit, that's dope if you did.
pretty sure. That's what he said.
Do. Yeah, so I think that's cool. So yeah, Toy Quest CLC tomorrow. Miguel, AK, Crit, y'all
Yes.
guys got the same thing going on, I'm guessing, but feel free to add anything to it. My long outros.
Crippler, you suck.
Alright.
Got to back up the generator. Don't let this shit happen again.
God damn.
I feel I know. I know. I take full responsibility of Zeus mad because I did something to his ladies.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, Zeus is a freaky ninja, and sometimes you gotta tell him no. And when you tell him no, he starts storming up shit and then takes your internet down. But you gotta protect yourself. So sometimes you gotta say no and deal with the consequences. You can't say no to Zeus. He doesn't like that. CMP, savior of tonight's episode. What you got anything to add, homie?
Nah, man. Looking forward to the weekend. Friday should be a good show. I'm gonna watch the replay on everybody, so keep it funny. You know, that's all.
Yeah, that's right.
No
I know.
rolling pieces.
If
You know
y'all
what?
see me dozing off, if y'all see me not focused, it's because I'm watching CMP show.
Yeah. Right.
Darth Rashid, you got anything to add? Yeah, I just want to say I hope y'all like my blonde look. I'm trying to do something different.
He cute.
This ain't no blonde look.
You know, they look like Ramsey first.
I'm just trying to do something different.
I'm doing my Venture Brothers thing, you know.
Imagine look like that and yelling at Sideshow. You gotta make it Dark Talon.
But you know what?
They're like,
Yo,
is this guy serious?
well, my mouth is loud enough so that they'll fucking listen. I don't care what the hell I got on there. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
like, is he special?
And like I
Is he-
said, well, you know, first of all, thanks for all y'all, you know, coming on the show. Yo, you know, shout out everybody and shit. My man Miguel, glad he's on. Brenton, Casual, thank you, Casual, for popping up. You know, holding it down when this guy had he got all this equipment in his mansion and he couldn't make his shit work. You know.
I hate arguing with people who have no clue of how internet works.
Oh, you got the Timbs on too, baby.
Oh, you got the Timbs on. Oh, this shit. Yo, man. Yo, you couldn't have gave me. Yo, why you put me on this bullshit? You couldn't put me on Venom, man. Give me Venom at least.
Look
man.
at that body, yo.
It's the
That's his
pose.
collector alive.
Kind of frosty there.
Is that the collector's edition?
Prestige
that's
edition right here. So.
Hey, yo, he will sell out of that. If
If
he put
you
that one
order,
out
if
of
you
one,
order in the pre-order
He will
window,
sell
you get
Yeah, but you know,
yo,
I'm glad everybody came on and shit, and shout out to everybody. That shit, man. You know,
man. And shout out to Greater HQ for film like having coverage of ToyCon. Having footage of ToyCon, allowing us to get inside and see what LBS has been cooking. That's always a blast. But yeah, Brenton, appreciate you being here as well. What you got going on?
Thanks for the invite. You know, I appreciate it. You wanted me to join, so I was glad to be. A lot of fun, a lot of laughs. So I always enjoy it. It's always fun.
Yeah.
It's good. I just remember back when we were on panels together, and we used to hang out backstage and watching people slap the shit out of each other for 2 hours straight. Just like you remember that the slap fight?
Oh, I still send stuff to Pudgy when I find one.
Yo, Pudgy actually should be on that show, man, because he said that he was gonna be coming on. He has time to come on, but I guess he's so in love, you know.
Oh, he ain't got time for us.
We'll do great.
Pudgy, you keep sweat, motherfucker.
Yo, great. Add me on Facebook if not, so then we could talk. But yeah, everybody, yo, CMP, feel free to sign out officially because you got the end button. But yo, I appreciate everybody for being here. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Like I said, got to say no to Zeus, but consequences happen. See you guys next tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m.
Have a good
for the
night.
Prime event. And see you guys next time.
All right, we going. What I'm on